She's taken Query Hall, having turned up in our community, looking like a reject from a village fete. The hat she was wearing wouldn't have looked so amiss in an Easter bonnet competition. And the seams on those stockings, well, they are real, definitely not drawn online anywhere to be seen. And no gravy brownie needed, except for the Sunday roast, and I doubt she'd have ever cooked one of those. Her makeup is a little caked, perhaps to hide some chickenpox scars, or something more sinister or queer. Where she got that ensemble from, I do not know. I mean, I can understand the beautiful 30 scarf she wears around her neck. She may well have had a stock of them pre-war, but rationing has seemed to all but a basic culture desires for us up until recently. Perhaps she has a sewing box which she's had for decades. Lucky her to have survived the Blitz. Both woman and box, eh? She joined us for some jam making. The WI ladies were agog to see such finery in one head. It was during this process that I noticed the size of her startlingly bee-gloved hands too. We are a little behind the times, so it was no surprise to hear Marjorie Stokes suggesting that the hat was a very height of, no, not fashion, but vulgarity. She has such a way with words, dear Marjorie. And I think quite a few of her underlings agreed with her. Without saying a word, of course. It's all in the look, apparently. That disdain, I mean. The closing of one eye, the single raising of an eyebrow, the turning away from the assembled company and releasing a slow moan. It sounds like I'm doing a scene from Animal Farm, doesn't it? To be honest, you're not far from the truth of it. It is said she was a wife of, well, now widow, of an admiral. Not a sea leader, of course, as we could never have hoped to trap one of those. I'd say she's 50 or 55, as she's developing a shadow of a beard on her chin. But to be honest, I've seen no sign of a wedding ring on her finger, or any finger for that matter. She's got the look of a woman who's never had children either. All of us lowly mortals, apart from Marjorie Stokes, of course, who likes a cake or three at tea time, have had children, and it shows. I'm so pleased that peplums are back in fashion, a neat way to hide a small postnatal protuberance. I think Monsieur Dior quite the genius. Mrs. Dandridge, in fact, has a manly look about her, full stop. This has started me thinking, you know, in this day and age anything goes. Perhaps Mrs. Dandridge isn't a missus after all.